What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about all the new updates that have come to Rust Console Edition, specifically over on the PTB version of the game. Any of you that are new to the game, Public Test Branch, which is PTB, is basically the separate version of the game where you can try out all the new updates and all the bug fixes that will be made, that when Double 11 refine all of that, they then push it towards the main branch with little to no bugs. So it's a smoother sort of experience on the main branch version of the game. However, on the PTB, you are there to basically test out the new updates and the bugs to figure them out and fix them for when it comes to the main branch version of the game. So first off, I've played on the new PTB servers with Junkyard, bicycles, motorbikes and cars. I've got some basic gameplay of me reacting to the new monument being Junkyard and cars and also bicycles. After that, I'll be going into the new things to do with the game and what people are talking about. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be looking at the cars update, or the modular vehicles update. We have on the right already some advertisement for skins, a really long bundle title. I don't know if that is a joke or whatnot, but there's quite a few things now on this screen for the PTB. This ain't even the main version of the game. You have a really long bundle title. If I just press the left stick, I don't think it comes up with anything. I don't know if it's a glitch, but hey ho, enough of that. Let's get into the most important thing of today's video. We're going to join up a random server on the PTB and have a look at cars. We're going to try this 31 London Pop Monthly Tyranny WM. We're just going to take a look at Junkyard. We're going to see if we can find a few cars. There's also going to be some gameplay that I'll have throughout the video, a courtesy from Rusty Looters. I'll link them in the description below. They do Rust Console podcasts. I've been on there twice, both down-to-earth gents. So go subscribe if you're into podcasts. Alright, so after waiting about half an hour for the dark to just go, we're now at, what, 20 to 10 AM in-game. Right over here we have Junkyard. Look at that, it's taken up around 2 to 3 grids, maybe more. So that's an E11. Where are we right now? Oh god, here we are, Junkyard in Rust Console Edition. I was getting absolutely caned by that boar over there, so I'm going to try to find something that I can just get my health up a bit, because right now my screen is black and white. So over here we've got 2 cars already, not even in Junkyard. So we've got this car right here. I'm guessing it's got nothing in, so I'm just going to mount it and go in. What the hell? You got the back seats, then you got the front seats. I'm guessing this doesn't have any, nah, this doesn't have any low grade in. Let's go to the other one real quick, see what that has to offer. But that one obviously is for squads, and this one's like solo duo. It's got nothing in. Are we able to get in? Oh, obviously it hasn't got the engine, so we're not even allowed in it yet. So this is pretty cool. You can do a lot of parkour on this monument. And right now it's actually kind of fun. Obviously you could have a lot of decent PvP here as well, I'm guessing. There's a lot of apparatus, and you can see sort of far into the distance. You've got a little crane there. You can go through here. To be fair, it's a decent sized monument, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've seen mill tunnels on this map yet, and I don't know if it wasn't by the sounds of it in the dev blog that they covered over on devblog 41. So we still don't have anything on mill tunnels, but we have got this monument Junkyard on the game. So I'm guessing mill tunnels might come back out for the bigger maps, because I can't, can you see mill tunnels being added? Like, it'd probably be here, and you've already got a lot of monuments, so I'm guessing they replaced mill tunnels for one reason or another. Maybe it wasn't used as much. So yeah, that's Junkyard on Rust Console Edition. Pretty cool indeed. I'm looking forward to the trailer. Hopefully they bring out for that and the content people have surrounding it. So whilst we have a new monument and new mode of transport on our hands, there are some other stuff going on in the game. One most notably, the most sought after building skin at the moment is the shipment container. Shipment container was actually leaked yesterday, being the 31st of July, by whoever, but it was on the Microsoft Store. People had purchased this and were able to actually get the skin in game. However, they weren't able to color the skin, which basically meant that the skin was meant to be on the store at that moment in time. It certainly wasn't advertised, and this 100% will be advertised. The advertised skin was actually the Legacy Wood Gate and Hikestoner Wall Pack, which has now since hit the Microsoft stores. As for PlayStation, they are still unable to get these building skins, I believe. We have a statement issued from Rust Console Edition saying this: the Gestures, DLC and Legacy Wood external wall and gate skin will not be available for PlayStation users today. There are some platform specific issues that need to be resolved, and we're currently working to fix these as soon as possible. PlayStation players on PTB will not be able to rename vending machines, sleeping bags or add notes, so any text based changes will not be supported on PlayStation PTB. We are working with Sony to see if this can change in the future. More updates to follow. Basically, in short, get an Xbox. We have this screenshot from Rust Raiden on the PlayStation 5 store. This is the gesture pack. Gesture pack I personally thought was actually going to be sold for free. I didn't think you'd have to pay for it. I don't know if PC sell them, but we have got this for $7.99, which is around £5 to £6 in Great British pounds. But if anybody had purchased the shipping container skin, that won't be available to you until the end of August, which is when I'm assuming the modular vehicle and Junkyard update comes to the main branch. So you can either refund it or you can keep it until then. But it's nice to know that we're going to be getting the shipment container at the end of August. So pretty much we've had 3 running months of building skins. And until then, I think that is the PC building skins that have been completely done and put into the game. I don't know if they're going to take a back seat on those sorts of skins, building skins, or they're going to keep going with them, because I'm sure they bring in a lot of money for Double 11. However, even when I played briefly, there are a lot of bugs, so these will be things you have to report back to Double 11. Like, even on the bicycle, it was so laggy, and I was on a London server. So where does that leave us in respects to the roadmap that was issued a couple of months ago by Double 11? So in August, we were getting modular vehicles and DLCs. Now if we move forward to September, we're getting quality of life and DLCs, and I'm guessing the quality of life update is a bunch of things first and foremost. But if we look at the checklist that or the list that we could have a look at from Double 11 in the feedback form, we have bigger maps, nuclear missile silo, new recoil, caves and jungle. Now we could potentially be seeing a new recoil over on the PTB version of the game in September. Now this could be something that is really cool that Double 11 could play with. They could have the new recoil over on the PTB version of the game, I should say. People test it out and they see and receive feedback whether or not it should come to the main branch and be a permanent thing. I don't think it would hurt, because PTB isn't taken as seriously as main branch, because it's there to be tested and have bugs. That's fine. So I think a new recoil would serve the community and Double 11 a great deal, just seeing how the community reacts to the new recoil and whether or not it should happen and be taken forward. Me personally, I just can't wait for the Arctic update, which is near the end of the year, which is November. But out of these lot, what would I want to come to the game? Bigger maps, first and foremost, have to come. 4K and above, yes please. Bigger maps to come in September. That's what I would personally vote for. Vote for whatever you want, but maybe bigger maps, because we need them. But that's all for today, guys. We've had a look at Junkyard, we've had a look at cars, the motorcycles, and a bunch of bugs that are going on within the PTB version at the moment, so I'm sure they will be fixed in due time. And also the shipment container skin leak that you can either refund or get or keep still until the end of August, which it then comes out to the game fully. And also you can buy gesture pack and the new legacy high external wall and gate pack, as well as the future content coming to the game in September. If you did enjoy today's video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and as always, see you in the next one. Take care. And also join up the Discord in the description. You can join my personal one, you can join the server that I'm running, which is Warfare Rust, clan based, and also join up my new YouTube channel, CNQR Toxic 2, which is where I sort of have my unfiltered views on things. Other than that, yeah, thank you. See you in the next one.